Hi, hello, and welcome to what is this? This is a Hero Live. Okay, and if you're watching us from YouTube or from Facebook or from Instagram, feel free to drop us any comments that you wish to say during the show. I can see some of your comments here. I just tested on Instagram, my comments work. Okay, today as you can see, I'm alone. I don't have my colleague with me, Elfie, or anyone else. Elfie was supposed to join, but he's helping a client close a deal, and I think that's more important, so I'm doing this alone. And I'm not going to waste any more time. Today, we're going to be talking about some property market updates, and as well, in the second segment, we'll be talking about a property that we are selling in the market and, sharing with you the insights of how we price some properties. So, I think we can go straight into the news segment. All right, and here we go. Oh, I'm supposed to control this. Got so many things going on. Got computer, got handphone, got this iPad thing. Okay, so first, this was in the news, HDB flat prices rising for 23 straight months. And then we see flats in Woodlands, in Pasir Ris, reaching the $1 million mark. And then 1 month later, this was last month actually, HDB resale prices going up again for 24 straight months. And then now we see Yishun ground floor selling for 1 million. This month, you want to guess whether it's going up or going down? Going up, okay? For 25 straight months, okay, HDB flat prices going up non-stop for 25 straight months. And let me show you again, $1 million, $1 million, and then now we see $1.4 million. Like, what is going on, Is this sustainable? No, I don't think so. I don't think public housing prices going up this fast, this pace is sustainable. Eventually, prices will soften. In fact, all right, it's already happening, and in the report it states that the BTO launches have already drawn demand away from the resale flats. I'm reading from the second sentence, the final line. Okay, now BTO launches taking away demand from resale flats. I think that's going to be a big talking point in the next coming months, and I think that will be a big driver for price movement in the HDB resale market. Oh, I'm supposed to look here, not here, not here, not here. There, hi. Okay. Now, continuing. HDB flat prices. Now, as you can see on screen, I'm flashing the resale flat prices for public housing in Singapore. I'm going to describe the chart a little bit. What you can see is early on the left side of the chart, two teeth broken, basically the bar indicates the number of properties sold in a month. So in May and April, or April and March, sometime in 2020, April was the circuit breaker. That's why we don't see anyone selling or buying houses. That's why we see 2 months of empty sales. Right after that, the prices shot up. Okay, non-stop going up for 24. Now we know 25 straight months. Okay, but the news report did say that Clinton says, what the hell is going on? Just like your outfit. Yeah, this is my one funny color outfit that I have in my wardrobe. So I'll be wearing this all the time for life. Okay, sorry. Going back to topic. So for 25 straight months, we have... Oh, sorry. Just my stream has ended on screen. For 25 straight months, we have prices going up and up. But finally, in the last 1 or 2 months, the speed of increment for the prices has slowed down by a lot. Okay, it's not going to be as fast as the last few months. And another thing to highlight is the fact that you can see in the last 6 months, since February, the volume has actually dropped. All right, last year, the number of units being sold every single month is, let me see, around over 2004, 2005 per month. Okay, but then in the last 6 months, since February, we're only seeing 2001, 2002 units being sold. And when the volume of transaction drops, prices will soon follow. All right, and we are seeing this. In the next 2 to 3 months, very likely we're going to see prices turn. Will I be correct? I think I'll be correct. Maybe not 3 months, maybe in 6 months' time. All right, hold on. Let me just set my screen. Thanks. Okay, so that's my take on prices. What do you think? Do you agree with me that HDB flat prices, not your opinion, not what you want. I want prices to slowly ease off lah, because I think a lot of my first timer buyers not going to get a good deal today. But what do you think prices will head towards? Do you think HDB flat prices will continue for 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 months of non-stop price increment, yeah? Or do you think it's a matter of time that prices will drop? Now, I did mention that BTO will impact the price movement. And here we have sometime this week or next week. No, today is already Thursday, tomorrow Friday. So likely, or maybe tomorrow, HDB will launch. Or maybe next week, HDB will launch. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 6, but 7. 7 BTO estates in one single sitting, in one single sales launch. And if you calculate everything, it's 4,900 BTO flats on offer this month. All right, it's not out yet. It's probably tomorrow. It's probably next week, and you will have like 7 days or 10 days to ballot to submit your ballot. Okay, sorry. Someone is asking. Well, I'll get to that in a while. So, what happens when you see 4,900 units being released? You'll see that every single unit, you will have 2 to 3 applicants per flat, per unit. That means there's going to be around 10 to 15,000 applicants in this cycle, in this sales launch. When you have 15,000 people applying for a BTO, what happens to the resale market? The resale market will slow down a little bit. In fact, something similar has already happened. In February, you'll see in the last 6 or 7 bars, you'll suddenly see a dip in February. February was the last mega launch of a BTO flat in Singapore. Right, you can see immediately people applied for the BTO. They did not purchase any resale flat. And I think that was like 4,000 to 5,000 units. And today we are having 4,900 units in August. I think the resale market will take a breather for a while. Maybe prices will still go up a bit, but volume is going to drop. Okay. And then, you know what? When I continue reading about the BTO in August, I found some information by HDB. I tell you seriously, let me just read to you first. Okay, November 2022, today is August. In 3 months' time, 8, 9, 10, 11, in 3 months' time, we're going to have 9,500 BTO flats on offer. What? 9,500. That's twice the amount of what they are launching this month. That is, serious. My reaction is like, what? 9,500. Do you know how many units there are in Punggol right now? There are 49,000 flats in Punggol, and they are going to release 1/5, equivalent to 1/5 of Punggol in 1 month, in November. Like, if the August BTO launch doesn't take the heat off the resale market, I'm going to tell you, November will be like, oh my God, I think I can just go on holiday for 2 months. There's not going to be any resale activity. Okay, it's crazy. It is. I don't know how many estates there will be on market in November. It's not confirmed yet how many, but they did say that there's going to be in Bukit Batok, in Kallang, Whampoa, in Queenstown, in Yishun. Yishun getting a lot of BTOs nowadays. Okay, and what's going to happen? The BTOs, when there's a lot of units available, prices are going to be quite competitive within the BTO market. You're going to find that, hey, there's a lot of good priced BTO flats that I can select. And, you know, if you're a first timer today, you see where the resale flat prices are right now. It's crazy. And then you see a BTO flat prices like, what? The question is, can you wait for a BTO flat or not? That's it. Okay. In the comment section on YouTube, someone is saying, Crescent Health is saying, HDB should increase the grants for resale buyers. So resale flats can be affordable. Actually, yeah, that's true. HDB flat prices has gone up by 30%. Technically, your grants they give also should go up by 30%, right, to make things equal. Yeah, but I don't think they will, because government no more money already. That's why they're increasing the GST from 7 to 8%, right, next year. If you don't know, 1st January, everything up by 1%. There's a lot of comments on. Actually, no comments. I thought about comment. How long will BTO take? Okay, Mahi is asking, how long will the new BTOs take to finish, to complete? So today, if you're applying in August or in November, likely, based on the recent BTO launches, is going to still take 3 to 4 to 5 years before you can collect the keys. So, that's still some consideration. And if you find that waiting for BTO flats in Singapore is not your cup of tea, it's too long, you know what? You got more options, You don't have to apply for BTO in Singapore because you will be able, maybe cannot, only South Koreans can go. All right, likely we're going to see HDB flats. HDB-like flats in Seoul, in South Korea. It's like they are going to take inspiration from Singapore's HDB. So that means, maybe over there got no racial quota, no grants, all that, different. But it's interesting, because that means you don't have to travel to Korea to watch your BTS concerts and all that. You can just, same experience, step out the lift, got corridor, go down, got MSCP, all that. But it's interesting. I think we're going to see a lot more HDB-like estates around the world. I think China delegates came to Singapore a few years ago. And continuing on the international scene, okay, RBNZ, Royal Bank of New Zealand. I think it's Royal Bank. No, sorry, Reserve Bank of New Zealand warns that New Zealand home prices will keep falling. I think Reserve Bank is equivalent to MAS of Singapore. I think so. And they're warning that New Zealand home prices will keep falling. Means falling already, fallen already, and gonna still continue falling. How much has it fallen by? It has gone down by 15% since December. That means if you bought a property in December 2021 for $1 million, in August, it will be worth 850,000. If you bought a 500,000 property in New Zealand in December 2021, it will be worth, okay, my math's not so fast, 300 plus, 400 plus, I don't know, okay, somewhere there. And the point that he's bringing up is it will continue going down. And then the final sentence there, you can see, first and foremost, we are not heartless. All right, it does give an underlying tone that they are going to continue do things or they're going to expect prices to go down. Now, prices of properties, I know friends who invest in New Zealand, and then, concern is, what if the same thing happens in Singapore? What if private properties prices in Singapore drop? Will it drop? All right. Now, personally, of course, let's take a look at the price. This is not index. This is really the price, the median price of resale. Can't remember what I took. Yeah, this is just resale. This is just resale properties. If I open up the new launch price trend, it's even crazier than this. This is resale property prices, and unlike HDB flat price trend, right? In the last 1 and 2 months, 3 months, private property prices are still going strong, right? Despite there being lesser transactions, prices are still going up strong. And will we see prices drop like in New Zealand? Because Singapore and New Zealand going through the same macroeconomic turbulence, we are seeing inflation, record inflation in New Zealand, record inflation in Singapore. We are seeing interest rates increase, and apparently, when I read about the New Zealand news, interest rates is one of the biggest driver that's pushing prices down in New Zealand. But in Singapore, we already have a lot of cooling measures in place to protect such drops. But I think there's a bigger factor, there's a bigger drive factor in Singapore that will push up or down private property prices in Singapore. Oh, quite tiring, huh? Hold on, I don't know if you can see this. It says Hero Life. Okay. All right. So what is on screen right now? On screen right now is a URA chart. provided by URA. You can go to URA. You just Google URA pipeline supply of private residential. You'll find this exact graph. Now, what is going on here is the completion of condos, completion of brand new condos over the next few years. In 2022, in the second half of 2022, we're going to see 7,000 units completing. And we've already seen 3,500 units completing in the first half, all right? More being pushed out second half because of the construction delays and all that. So 10,000 units released, brand new units into the market. Sorry, let me repeat that. 10,000 units collected their keys this year. Next year, we're going to have 19,000 units collecting their keys. The following year, we're going to see 11,000 units collecting their keys. The 2025, we're going to see just 8,700 units which are going to complete in 2025. And 2026, we're just going to see 5,600 units which are going to complete. Now, if you ask me, that's a very good time to be selling a property sometime in 2026 because there's no supply of brand new units. And in Singapore, we're all crazy about getting the youngest property possible. Now, if you cannot buy any brand new projects in 2026, what will you purchase? You'll buy resale properties, right? I'm not going to go too deep into that, but I feel that this is one of the indicators that will support private property prices in Singapore. Because unlike the HDB flats, the BTO market, they are flooding the market of BTO supply. Private property supply is not being flooded. It's still being tapered. The growth is still being controlled. Okay, and we can see that, 2025, 2026, there's going to be minimal properties completing. And I think this is going to be one of the biggest drivers that's going to keep prices going up and up. Maybe 2023, 2024, we're going to see prices relax a bit. Maybe that's a good time for you to buy a house. Maybe. And 2026 would be a good time to sell because there's no brand new projects in the market. You'll be saying, Heikal, like that, I buy the older properties. But everything will follow suit. The same thing has happened this year. Look, the number of units being completed in 2022 is so little, and look at where the prices are today. All right, I believe there's a correlation between the supply of brand new projects entering the market, whether it's at launch or at completion, and also the price trends in Singapore. Now, we're gonna, in fact, be talking about a property that's going to be exiting in today's market in 2022. It's a property that we are selling, and we're going to be showing you how we price certain projects in the market. But before that, we're going to go for a break. We're going to show you 2 videos. I'm going to take a breather, and then after that, going to continue with the second segment. I'm done with talking about all the market updates. If you have any questions, any comments, please type it down anywhere, and I'll just watch it, and then I'll just reply to you later. Okay, taking a break. See you in a while.